So I know every week I talk to you, and I talk to you about these companies and these branders that I talk with, and the experiences that they're running into, and my thoughts on what is going on. And this last week's no different. And that happens, I think, because of the fact that I love talking about branding. I'm talking about it with you, and I share my insights and everything like that with you guys, and I love doing that. And so I love doing it with people that I come in contact with out on the street or anywhere that I go. And this last week, I was visiting with a lady who owns a small movie theater. And when I say small, it's a one screen movie theater in a small town, and it's a great local business. This town has supported and come to help this business. They support it, and by going there every single week. And when the owner has reached out to the community for various amounts of support, they've loved to chip in. And it's just this great little business. And the surprising thing is I went in and I was talking with her and giving her some stuff, dealing with her branding and her business and everything, and trying to figure out how to help her out. And in her office, and this is a tiny office. It's just a small, probably 5 foot by 4 foot or 5 foot by 5 foot, small, just very, very small office in this little theater. And I turned around and I saw the most valuable sign I have ever seen in a business. It wasn't a big, expensive sign. It wasn't something that broke the bank when she had it produced. In fact, it was just written on a dry erase board. But in big, beautiful letters, it simply said, "Promote your brand." These two simple words should be at the cornerstone of everything that we do. We need to remember that on every single thing that we do, we need to promote. We need to evangelize our own brand. We need to be the champions of our own brand. And in this small town, this small movie theater, the owner, on her own, did this. She probably only has about 4 or 5 people that work in this theater, but she understands and realizes the importance of promoting her brand. She doesn't have a big fancy logo. She doesn't have marketing campaigns that run. She doesn't have all the bells and whistles that you might think of with a movie theater. This is just a small, single, standalone movie theater, but she grasps it. She understands what it means to value and promote the brand. And she knows that by doing that, she's going to make her business, her brand, and her employees better, because she holds her employees to a standard of promoting, of realizing the brand and what they need to do with it, and that it's up to them and her to be the advocates of the brand, to help make sure that everybody out there understands and grasps what they stand for, the kind of service that they offer, what they can expect when they come in, what they can expect when they leave. Because she even offers special things for when people walk out of the theater. She focuses on making sure that her customers are happy. And she does this, and she couples it with making sure that her employees understand what she's trying to do, what she's trying to provide. And by doing so, she's every day, 6 days a week, she's promoting her brand. She knows that just that short time when people come in, because that's the experience, that's the time that she has their attention, she needs to promote it. She needs to make sure that she is the voice for her brand. But not just her, anybody that works for the company. The sign's there not just for her, it's there for all of the employees. Anybody that ducks into the office can tell or see this sign. It's something that every brand should have. It doesn't matter if you're a Fortune 500 company. It doesn't matter if you're a small entrepreneur, one-person shop. Get a piece of paper. Just a simple piece of paper, black magic marker, and just write the words promote your brand or promote our brand. And have that up. Have it where you can see it and make sure that it's large enough. It takes prominence on what you're doing because you'll understand as you start to see it that you start thinking about it more, that you'll start to realize the nuances of how the brand fills in everything that you do, every way that you interact with your customers, your employees, your coworkers, everything. Your brand is so important to what you do. Don't forget to remind yourself and other people. And as you do this, you'll make your brand better. If you take the time to make the sign, let me know down in the comments. And share that. Encourage somebody else that you talk with to just make a simple little sign. A little 8.5 by 11 piece of paper or A4, depending on what size you go by. And just write on there. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Don't even take the time to go on to a computer and do it. Just do that, and you'll realize the importance of what you're doing. And you really will, like I said a moment ago, make your brand better.